Hi, this topic is based on the summary of Preface to Lyrical Ballads. What was Wordsworth's purpose in writing a preface? Wordsworth's poetry was of a new kind, both in the theme and language. So his friends advised him to add a preface in the second edition and explain in it his aims and objectives as well as his theory of poetry. His preface is in the nature of a defense in his theory that poetry must be written in a selection of the real language in men. When a state of emotional excitement, his poems are a revolt against the artificial poetic diction of the age. So he did not hope for their immediate acceptance. His friends advised him to add a preface to explain his point of view and win recognition. He was unwilling to add a preface initially because it is foolish on the part of a poet to whom to win appreciation from people through reasoning. He should trust it to the good sense of the readers. If the poems have real worth, appreciation will come by itself. An adequate defense of a new kind of poetry cannot be put forward within the limited compass of a preface. However, he decided to add a preface since he didn't want to trust his poems on the readers. So his preface is in the form of an introduction. His purpose is to warn readers that his poems are of a new kind, radically different from conventional poems to which they were used. So, they should not expect conventional pleasure, and this would save them from disappointment. The next topic is the reason for his choice for humble and rustic life. Wordsworth explains his chief aim was to choose incidents and situations from common life and to relate them in a selection of language really used by men, and at the same time to throw over them a coloring of the imagination so that ordinary things would be presented to the mind in an unusual aspect. He explains the choice of the themes. He has chosen the various aspects of humble rustic life for a number of reasons. And the first reason is in humble rustic life, feelings are freely and frankly expressed. The internal sensation of the human heart exists in a condition of greater simplicity in rustic condition of life and hence can be more communicated. The manners of the rustics are not sophisticated. They are simple, easy to understand human nature. In rustic life, human passions are connected with the grand and noble objects of nature, hence, they are able and permanent. And the next one is reasons for choice of rustic language. Wordsworth has used the language of humble rustic life after purifying it in its slang for syntax, coarseness, and other real defects. He has used the language of the rustics because such men every hour communicates with the best object of nature. So that's it for today.